Not trying to sound silly, but this Mermonkey, the first out of possible 64 combinations, will be the one that I treasure the most. Today we'll be playing Elite Dreadbloon on Carved, a pretty easy map going all things. No darts and no druids with a limited pool of heroes. And since the Dream State size skin is just recently released, we'll be using them as a character today. I'm going to place down a ninja over here. Then we're going to start with a single monkey farm to begin with, and let's get cracking. It is very tempting to try and experiment if the monkeys are any good against boss balloons here, especially not like against the magical tier, but I imagine Poseidon might have some use when it comes to the damaging of a boss itself, when it comes to, I would say, tier 2, but that's about it. Bunch of blue balloons sneaking their own way there, that's fine. That's why we have these spikes at the end of the track for some insurance. Early on insurance. Let's place down Psy and get their dream state-like powers in our, well, at our side, I mean, in our favor. You're awake, I mean, I just got one question for you. Does this portrait look awake to you, Psy? I also forgot that while talking, I should also be concentrating on the game itself, and not just the commentary, and miss out on some farming potential. Got banana salvage, and as soon as we get to 411, we're going to sell this farm, and then sell it for the banana plantation. Psy should get the rest of those, and we have our first 300 monkey farm up and running. 310. There we go. 320. Psy is targeting the strongest most balloons because they are of most value, and at this stage of the game, the more powerful a balloon is, the faster that they are. When we get later on in these games, that's not always going to be the case. I'm talking about the transition from the DT to the bad. One is fast and not that healthy, and the other one is incredibly healthy and quite slow. I say quite slow. If you play your cards right, you're just about able to squeeze 3 banana farms all across this bit here. That's why I put them over here rather than over here, because it's impossible to do over here, but it's just possible over here. Round 15 is commencing. A bunch of pink balloons, no worries. We have ourselves a means of unlimited range attack. Just a shame that they can only attack so many times before the balloons get to the exit. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much every single balloon that there is. Oh, sorry, every single tower that there is. Think about it right now. You could do a co-op chimps game and use the current Geraldo bug in update 44 so that you can get yourself a 2 megapops co-op game with Psy. Just spawn a bunch. Anyways, you know the strategy. We're going to need to start upgrading our ninja monkeys soon because these balloons are starting to get quite far along the map. So perhaps a 201 will do at this given point in time, just to give us a little bit of a helping hand here. Psy is always targeting like the strongest most balloons, just because, well, then our ninja has to do less work if this hero can insta-kill a rainbow from level 1. Isn't that great? Now we're going to be saving up for around 9,000. We're going to sell these 2 marketplaces in place of a banana research facility. Very expensive, but very worthwhile for the long run. Purple balloons, obviously Psy cannot pop them at this given point in time. We need Psy to get to level 11. I remember this being at a different stage. I think Ninja Kiri changed some levels around recently so that Psy can target purples at an earlier stage. I should honestly do this, buy myself a rubber to gold, and then just go from there. Hopefully the alchemist is able to reach all of them. I just realised that Psy is not a very good hero if I want to make additional money from lead balloons, because Psy at some point will be able to then pop lead balloons. So it's only going to be in certain cases where we're going to be able to take advantage of the lead to gold scenario there. These fortified leads. I hope that's enough. Just shy. That's okay. Just shy of a few crates at the start of a round. Trying to squeeze this in as tight as possible. I don't think that quite might be possible, but you may never know. Also, I've had quite a mentally exhausting day at work, so if I sound a bit lower than usual, then just know that there are going to be days in which there are going to be lower tones, and then the rest of the time will be hopefully in the higher tones. Also, someone suggested that I should reduce the volume of the hero, and yeah, I get what you mean. But in that video, I was playing as a Pirate Brickle, and they're pretty loud anyways. But that's very good. We can get ourselves our second BOF up and running here. I feel like our first banana farm was a bit too far to the right and not snugged into the corner, which is why we can't fit this farm over here. You can definitely do it because I managed to do it in normal, but we're just gonna have to ride with the wind here. Here we go, lead balloons galore, very good. Take advantage of the lead to gold there. And we should be good, question mark? I'm not too sure now, but what I do know is that at some point I do want to place down a village and also a monkey farmer, so I don't have to continuously whiz my mouse around the screen. I hope that reaches the bottom left corner. I really hope so. I know these two kind of monkey farms are a bit of a waste here, but that's just a little bit of a, what do you call it? A guide as to where I should put that, so... I do want to favor trade so that anything I place inside it does get a little bit more of a sellback value. And, yeah, let's get this started. I'm going to put you... Oh, we're a round away from round 40. I don't know why I thought it was round 40 now. I'm glad I have this extra round. I'm really glad. Are you glad? I certainly am glad. Here we go. Full auto rifle, and let's get cracking. So I'm going to stick you on strong for the moment, but at some point we're going to need some boomerang monkeys in order to help us out with the primary tier. We also have heard that the Rock Bloons have become a bit more powerful in this update, so yeah. Lucky me! Yeah, we're funneling everything into boomerang monkeys at the moment. Now, I'm not kidding you, but I am a little bit anxious as to meet these buffed Rock Bloons, which are going to be coming our way here. And obviously, if I leave us on strong, this will only target the Rock Bloon, so there's no point in that little expedition there. I should actually get you to stick it on, just in case you make it over here to Dreadbloon. I'm going to put you on last, so that you're not targeting any of these, and yeah, they're getting a little bit skeptical so far. They're not going... Oh, they are going down. Good, good, good. I'm going to place another one just in case. And let's get this ball rolling. I'm going to put you on last actually, so that you are not targeting the Rock Bloons. Thank you very much. Put you on last and target you. Yeah, we need these turbocharge abilities to whittle down the HP of the Dreadbloon here, because honestly we're kind of struggling right now. I feel like struggling to try and make ends met. I don't know how you call it. Okay, another one of those, and the sniper should be back up and running. We're gonna need defender actually. Perhaps we didn't need this. Okay, let's put you on first this time. So we don't have any more weaknesses now. So I think we should concentrate on our farms here. Let's get you all the way up to valuable banana marketplaces, and then later on we can sell you for a third one of these. We definitely have this with a combination of the elite defenders and the turbocharged boomerangs here. Like, I don't think there's anything that's going to be getting past our defenses now, for goodness sakes. But maybe I went a little bit overboard with the elite defender. I should have just spent that money on farms instead, which is definitely greedy, but it's definitely an option. Right, put you on that, put you on... No, not flipping you, thank you very much. You know what I mean with flipping? It is flipping off this Dreadbloon, and that should be good. Should be good. Okay, now let's sell you, and then let's get ourselves some farms. That's why we have the favor trades there. And also Native Arc for sea purposes. You have these plushies at home. Dream fated... Sorry, Dream State Sigh. Is that in reference towards the Moab plushies in which people can actually buy? Because if that's in reference to that, that's pretty neat. I'm going to sell you for a farming sacrifice. We don't really need it anymore because, well, Sai keeps popping most of them anyways with their psychic abilities. Sai is Yuri from Red Alert 2, by the way. except the mind control, but can able to affect faraway things differently. No, comrade, monkey here. The war has only just begun. Since we can't place a banana farm down here, we're going to instead invest in another monkey village, so then we can increase the range of this one over here. Hopefully that will do, and that does it just nicely. So we need to increase the range of it once more, and we need a friend called the Overclock to expand the range of our influence here. Just so that we can reach the ones up there. That's all. Does it seem like the turbocharge has been nerfed against the lower class balloons? It seems like we're doing more throws against them, and multiple of them are thrown at the same time, but yet we're just not doing the damage like we used to. I'm going to make the risk of getting monkey off this now, and then after that we'll be obviously going back to farming, but not too much because I've got to think about our tier 2 defenses. I hope you'll be able to get a flying fortress at some point. We do have the monkey office now for money generation, but is that going to be enough though? That is the problem, because obviously we've got the military tier in order to consider, and yeah, that should be pretty dicey, I'm not going to lie. We don't want to expire the primary tier too soon, because this is the only tier in which we won't have to struggle against the well, the Rock Bloons. I'm going to stick you on there for the time being so that we don't have to continuously add the overclock to this. Right, we're nearly close. We're nearly there now when it comes to the flying fortress. There we go. Now we're doing the damage, but now we've got to think about the other tier. So I'm actually thinking of a carpet of spikes, I'm not going to lie, but you're within the radius of the favored trade here. And we should be good for the rest of this, honestly. Soon we have a carpet of spikes. There we go. This should be what we need in order to defend against this tier of Dreadbloon. And honestly, for the rest of this, we're just going to concentrate on more farms. But first, we need a certain central up and running. At certain times, I feel like the Rock Bloons are just soaking up the spikes so that our Dreadbloon doesn't receive as much damage as it should. Stop talking, Dream State Sigh. I'm trying to hunt down a Dreadbloon here. And here is our banana central. Good, good, good. Gravy. There's no gravy involved, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, we can fit you into radius of those two. Bunch of banana research facilities will not go amiss here. And also the military tier is now down for action. Down action. I don't know. It's been a long day. Right, we're now out of the military tier, which means both the Carpet of Spikes and the Flying Fortress are able to go at full pelt against the Dreadbloon, which honestly is going to be our saving grace here, because at the moment, because of the lack of well, the other thing going on here, either military, only Carpet of Spikes doing damage, primary, well, we didn't have this up and running for primary, but you know what I mean. Oh, we can fit one there. Good, good. For sakes, I was a little bit worried. Okay, this is where the Carpet of Spikes now suffers, but not to worry, the Flying Fortress is here to save us. Okay, let's just use turbochargers all around. Just get those popping juices up and running there. So what's going to be next? I do want another form of tier 5 monkey farm up and running, which will be fairly good. In the name of Monkey, War, and Street. You get the name. There goes Dreadbloon, but I cannot simply, for the life of me, place down a Monkey Wall Street here. Yes, we can. Okay, we already sold our tier 5 vet. I forgot I needed a key component when it comes to maximum farming on our thick banana. I want to shore up our defenses, but at the same time, I've got to think about our boomerang Paragon at some point, just so that we're able to get through tier 3 of these shenanigans. There goes round 78. Yes, Flying Fortress cannot hurt camos at this given point in time, but it will do. It will do. I'm not too sure if this is optimal because we need over 200k for our Glaive Dominus to be online. I did spend it on a bunch of 042 boomerangs just so we can get the tiers up and running, because I do want to keep this. But it's just a matter of how much I can actually do. So this first like tier is going to be just solely the Flying Fortress that will get us through this scenario here. You're going very well at the moment, which was why we're going with the carrier flagship, because by the time in which you make it down here, we will have our Glaive Dominus up and running here. But I do want like 500k in order to get to that point before anything stupid happens. Also, I should kind of link my pirate board just so that it can also hook in stuff. Thank you very much. And I forgot this is primary immunity, and that was stupid of me to try and do that. If only the Flying Fortress would redirect its third attack not on the last balloon, but obviously the first balloon. Like first and strong, I think it is. But at the moment, we're not doing that. Well, okay, I'm going to go up to 500 with this, but nothing else. I know that was not 500. That was not 500, that was 50 less than that. Restart the scenario. We're nearing the end here of the primary area, and then after that, this should absolutely shred the remaining tiers of this. Like, primary is always like the most struggling one, and then after that, it's like, yeah, just go ham. Just go ham and cheese. Thank you very much. And there goes Dreadbloon. Excellent. Excellent. I didn't mean to initially make an egg pun there. Who would win? Many demon mask ninjas, or one lunatic with a bunch of Jedi powers? Obviously the lunatic. Hold on, I've just had the craziest of ideas here. Now just hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. What if we place down a Lord of the Abyss, and then we will be able to have more wiggle room for more farms? I mean more favorite trades. Oh my god, I'm such a genius. Okay, perhaps not in that spot. We'll put it somewhere else where there's more room. You've heard of towers on ice that cannot normally be underwater, but now you've heard of navels on the dark abyssal seas that the Lord of the Abyss summons. I'm good with the amount of money that we have for the Ascended Shadow, so let's place this down and see what we get here. Got level 44. Alongside a level 43. That should be pretty snazzy. Oh my god, there was an emergency there that we need to call. And it's not for me, it's for this thing up here. I think once you have 2 Paragons down of different tower types, so primary, military, magic, support. I think once you have at least one of a type, then Dreadbloon is pretty much done for here. And in this case, we're going to be doing just that. And also, we're going to place him in the Navarch of the Seas on the Cauldron here, because this thing is going to be cooking. Well, I think it is anyways. So, yes, military, not a chance here. Facing against the mob domination aspect of this. Come on, you can whittle down, whittle down. I can see you, yes, ninja. You are not so invisible after all, or sneaky. Okay, we're definitely relying on the Glaive Dominus for this portion of the battle here. And Sai is at level 20, and that is quite the angelic, dreamy look. There's still your tail though, but you couldn't have hidden that beneath the clouds. But again, that is part of their aesthetic. Not anything against tails. The Tails of Sai. There goes support. Everything does a lot of damage here, no matter what. And Dreadbloon didn't even make it to the bottom of the mouth here. Very good. I guess I could have placed the Glaive Dominus over here for a little bit more room for their orbiting glaives to do their work. Also, just something else. Why does the Ascended Shadow have the camo prioritization, whereas Paragons normally do not have that? Monlantus Rise. Obviously, you can't put Monk Lantus because apparently, please choose a more appropriate monkey name. You literally put that in the update description, Ninja Kiri, but yet we can't name our own mermaid, mermonkey or any other tower of that description with that name as well. Like, what gives? That actually is a strategy now, with the fact that if you're lacking sea space in order to place down some favor trade, you do have the Lord of the Abyss in order to give you some water space. I just wouldn't feel very comfortable being on one of these boats and then suddenly realizing that my support platform has suddenly decided that they don't want to be on the map anymore. BAD smells bad. Sorry, spells bad. Dream state, Psy. Oh my god, look at the amount of pops you're getting. Yeah, once Psy reaches level 20, they are nigh on near indestructible. As I was saying, Psy is nigh on indestructible outside of the bad and bosses just because they can insta-kill anything else. Oh yeah, before I press spacebar again, we're going to do some adjustments and spend our hard-earned moolah. Right, let's get down on Knave Arc of the Seas. It's not going to be that grand when it comes to its level, but it should be pretty good. Okay, 39, that's not bad. I wish I did actually place down the Lord of the Abyss sooner and over a more open area so that we'll have more means. Why the hell have you got the Elite Sniper logo on you? Like, I'm not hallucinating. For some odd reason, the Knave Arc of the Seas has the Elite Sniper logo. What kind of synergy is going on here? You shouldn't have that. But I'll take the faster reloads, thank you very much. What's also really odd is there's anything inside of an Knave Arc of the Seas radius also gets the Elite Sniper thing going on here? Hold on. It's anything. It's anything within the Knave Arc of the Seas radius. So even Psy gets the Elite Sniper buff. But why does the Knave Arc of the Sea now do that? I'm so kerfuffled. At first I thought, okay, military, that's understandable. But anything within its radius? Yeah, because that's outside of its radius, but that's in its radius. What's going on, Injakiri? I'm pretty sure this is in the game. If there's absolutely nothing under the Monkey Buccaneers part of the patch notes which indicates something about the Knave Arc of the Seas able to give itself and anything near its radius the elite sniper logo. So there's something else going on here which is not within the frameworks. Right, let's get this show on the road. Let's put everything that we have into the Knave Arc of the Sea. Sorry, the Goliath Doom ship and see we have, oh my god, we got the funny number. What are the chances? Okay, let's get this cracking. You are so going down. In fact, there is nothing that you can do to stop us here, Dreadbloon. We've got 1,213 lives. 30 lives, sorry. You're still going to escape though if you do that. Okay, I'm going to put you on oh goodness sakes. I'm forgetting words now. The wonderful cripple Moab sniper there. Yeah, it's only the Ascended Shadow that's really doing the work at the moment. Obviously the Glaive Dominus is doing some work with the Moab domination aspect, but not what I call optimal performance. Going a bit faster. Good. I need you to trickle down, please. And for you to use your upper attack, your perma-charge aspect, where you just attack super duper fast. As soon as this thing goes down, we are using the ability. There we go. And yeah, the amount of boss bonus damage that the Goliath Doom ship does now is less, but the amount of default damage that they do is more. So better for free play, honestly. And there we go, just absolutely tanked. No Master Builder here. I call it Master Bomber again. I did that once in a video where I just kept calling the Master Bomber the Master Builder. Now I just got to create the Bomber Builder. The builder with bombs. Right, so no surprise, the Goliath Doom ship is once again the supreme overlord of pops in these scenarios, just like it usually is. So no Apex Plasma Master and no Druids. Oh, by the way, new Paragon announced for update 46 within the update 44 patch notes. Tack Shooter Paragon. There's always been a monkey inside it. Now let's just see what the monkey looks like once they go in their Paragon form. Yeah, that's a nice degree you've got going on there, Goliath Doom ship. I like your angles. Okay, that's a hot knife. Got 17 million. The Ascended Shadow, not much more than that, honestly. I'm quite surprised by that. Just because you have unlimited range of your sticky bombs. and the Navarch of the Seas really gone down over time when it comes to the amount of pots they can do. But then again, it's nowhere near the Dreadbloon, so obviously anything that can really damage the boss are the Star Fox planes, not its cannons. But I did like to cook, you know. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought down in the comment sections below of this video. And yeah, looking forward to exploring some more activities with the Mermonkeys. But until the bugs with you right now have been patched out, I'm not fancying any team maker bot scenarios, just in case if I do anything that I should not be doing as a content creator. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody.